Anyone around me would say that I laugh a lot and probably too much at times. Hi, I'm Emma Raducanu and I'm here with ELLE UK to play a game of Ask Me Anything. I think the standout for me was when I got the letter from the Queen after the final. I just got taken into a room, they were like, okay, we have something for you. And then I opened this folder and it was a letter printed out and yeah, it was signed by Her Majesty. Honestly, before the US Open, I didn't feel like I had the nation's hopes on my shoulders. I think I was really just enjoying it and taking all of the support that I was receiving as fuel. But because we were in New York, we didn't really feel the same amount as maybe if I were to be back home. And when I came home though, the welcome that I got was really nice. The Met Gala last year was a really cool experience for me. I found out I was invited maybe the night before. It was the first time, you know, I was in that situation or getting dressed up, and it was just the novelty of it. I think that was really special. I think when you're just walking inside and you see the queue for the toilets and it's just like the most ridiculous queue of people. I think the Met Gala, just for the novelty of it, I think being my first time, I was very, very excited, but I really loved the Dior dress that I was wearing for the James Bond premiere. And also it being in London, it's my home city and my hometown, so that was really special. I really like Gemma Chan's style because I think that she's a great role model for me, and I just really like the way she looks. It's always very well put together, but kind of effortless as well. One of the things I was carrying with me and wearing every time in New York and after has been some special Tiffany pieces. This is actually the bracelet, and there's the same in the ring and some pearl earrings as well. I wore that at the beginning and it lasted 3 weeks, so I think that since then it's just been a really special thing that I like to carry with me. My go-to emoji is the laughing face emoji for sure, because I think anyone around me would say that I laugh a lot and probably too much at times. If I could compete against any tennis player, I would say maybe Andy Murray, because I just think that he's a really good inspiration for me and the whole of British tennis, I think. And also after the match, I just love to talk to him and see what he thought about my game. He's gonna win, easy, no contest. I think the Williams sisters are great inspirations. I think everything they've achieved is really eye-opening and motivational to think, you know, 20 plus Grand Slams. That's something really very hard to achieve. I think that a lot of the tennis players will tell you how hard that is and how difficult. I actually watch some Taiwanese shows sometimes because I feel like the plot is also so far from reality, it kind of switches me off, and also I'm improving my Mandarin while doing so. So I think I'm like winning in both ways. Yeah, I'm definitely into motorsports. When I was younger, I did motocross for 1.5 years and also go-karting for 2 years. And that was my weekend hobby, and I was really, really into it and loving it. As I played more and more tennis, that took over the weekends and I couldn't carry on, and now it's a bit dangerous, but I still love to follow the F1, the MotoGP. I think it's really cool, and I love adrenaline and going fast. My worst habit is maybe too many days that I don't wash my face when I wake up before I leave the door. My go-to beauty tip is probably sun and sleep. I think that whenever I'm in like a sunny place, I just naturally like feel a lot better in myself, and also sleep, because when I'm tired and I look like a panda, it's not it. My beauty product of choice is La Mousse, Dior's La Mousse. I think that it's a really great cleanser to use and just wipe off. I mean, for me, when I'm practicing and sweating so much, it's great after training to just cleanse my skin, and then I feel really refreshed. I think the best piece of advice is just no matter how many times you get back up and fall down, at least you're falling forwards, like to fall forwards rather than falling backwards. I've had some challenges, and some people may not realize, but you know, I feel like every time I get back up, then at least I'm moving in the right direction. And even if I'm maybe stuck a bit, I keep moving and keep getting up and putting myself back out there. My biggest inspiration is probably my mom. I just think that she's the strongest person I know, and she's just a really good role model for me. She's always there whenever I need her, and she's also like full of wisdom, you know, way more than I would have ever thought. And whenever sometimes we dispute things or argue, in the end, she was always right. So yeah, I'd say my mom. Thank you so much for watching. See you soon.